Alright guys, welcome back from their trailer reaction. Today we're going to be reacting to the trailer for the movie Hounds of Love. And just seeing the one thumb they have there for the trailer, this looks like right up your alley, some sort of a kinky, weird movie.
This looks like a woman is dressed up like the Joker and tied to a bed.
I just think she's a woman crying wearing makeup.
Okay, yes.
But let's find out together, shall we?
I wanted you to say, yep, right up your alley. Like, okay.
That looks creepy.
Okay, I was gonna say, so that is super on my alley. No, like it looks super well done.
That slow motion
like
camera,
this.
dude. That looks insane.
Well, and like it's like the slow motion of her like looking for her daughter, I guess, or maybe of like the kidnapped person like remembering the stuff they saw before they were kidnapped or something like that, right? It's like shots from like the car window. I think it's this weird thing of like, cinematographically speaking, it's interesting. I like that a lot. Fuck.
I could also see it as like the moment she found out her daughter was kidnapped.
Exactly.
Like it's as if time stands still.
Like that soundless scream at the, near the end or whatever.
Yeah, but
this looks really good.
Just because of things like that, you're like, all right, they have like a $40,000 camera. Like,
right.
That's great. Because in the beginning it's so slow that it looks like it's like one of those fake time has frozen things. Like it was that slow, and that's not easy to come by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, this looks cool. 70s again, right? Wood paneling.
Hard to say because I think it's Australia.
Oh no, they're only just getting to the 80s now. That's why it looks like the 70s. No, it looks creepy. It looks good. It's hard to be like, I'm enthusiastic about this movie, about this horrible thing that happens to this girl or whatever.
And yeah, she's underage, looks like, because I think she's still supposed to be in school. So that means like maybe 17, 16, something like that. Maybe you can be 18.
We're charitable about the
I think
logistics of this.
I think below age of consent, especially since she's clearly not consenting.
I was going to say, also,
that age goes
in
forever.
no way consenting. In any respect.
These movies are creepy for me. Whenever you're bound and like you're like, I am legitimately stuck. They could do anything to me. And like you're probably gonna die when you're in these scenarios because you've seen their face. Their DNA is in you. Like there's no situation where you can let this person go. So it's either you escape, which hopefully, that if this is a true story or not, I didn't catch actually. She does escape.
There's some shots where it looks like she's grabbing for a knife. She's in the house and all that
But
stuff.
in those shots, if you notice, she's not bruised beforehand, and later she's bruised.
Get her and put her
so
back.
I think she got caught.
Sure.
Yeah, but maybe she does escape. Maybe she gets out. But it's one of my biggest fears is to be like tied up and someone's cutting on you.
Oh God!
And I get that vibe because you have this relationship of two crazy people because they've kidnapped a girl.
I was waiting to mention that.
The one's jealous too, so you don't even know who the bigger threat is here. Is it going to be the guy or the girl? And you can see she's trying to play the girl against the guy, but that could go two ways. Where it's like it looks like it's working, then just a bat is fucking hitting you.
No, and like, oh, you think she's prettier than me? Oh, I want to make her not pretty anymore or something. No, it's terrible. I was going to bring up next time I had the chance to speak that I really like. That it's like a weird deranged couple and this weird dynamic, which is unusual. And again, something about the way that it's shot, something about some of this stuff. I feel like it's going to show more about each of the different people involved than some of these movies sometimes do.
No, this looks like a film, not just a movie.
But like, he's not just some weird monster that shows up and does monstrous things. You're going to see him walking around, buying something at the store. Like you're going to get a sense of all these different characters. I'm super into this.
Do you think they knew her before they picked her up?
No, I think that part of those scenes in the beginning maybe was the couple like picking their girl or something like that.
Because you definitely, oh come on, we'll give you a lift, and like that was the beginning of the end for this girl. But I didn't get the sense of if it was like, oh Judy, how's your mom doing? Blah blah. Get in, we'll give you a lift. You're gonna be getting. Oh no.
And have they done this before? Or is this the first kidnapped girl?
I think they like at least I presumed it was not the first time because of how like. Either he said we were going to have to do this, or they did that, or he was burying or digging or something, and there looked like there was more spaces there or something. This looks like it's a trend, and maybe the end of the trend if she does get out. And I'm curious to find out. So I will give this a thumbs up. I will say it has intrigued me enough to make me want to see it. I don't know that I would see this. I certainly wouldn't see it theatrically. This might be a Redbox review, a rental for me because I kind of want to see it. But it also, on the flip here, it's also something where I'm like, I can't see that ever taking precedence over, like, a superhero movie or a blah blah, like something like a feel good movie, because this is the opposite of a feel good movie for me.
Right. No,
this is a oh god.
I personally like I think it's fair to say I'm a little more into like the film-ass films generally than you, but I think both of us like try to watch a couple a year. Like the other,
certainly
you watch Nightcrawler or you watch like some movie, and this is the kind of thing where either I will never hear about this again, or once Oscar season and whatever the fuck, or just like buzz time, like you're gonna start hearing the name of this movie again, and then like this has made such an impression on me that if I hear some podcaster or YouTuber or someone say like, oh, super overlooked small film, Hounds of Love, check it out, it's disturbing, then I'll go, oh yeah, that movie, and then I might end up seeing it.
Yeah.
And it's the kind of thing where if it was playing in, there's this tiny shitty theater where I sometimes catch stuff. I doubt this will be playing there, but if all those events lined up properly, I might actually go to watch this in a theater alone as a creep or whatever. But
this is the kind of thing that, like, if my girlfriend was like, I want to watch a blah, 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 like, and I'm trying to, like, get out of, this would be, like, my pick, because I'm like, I think she would enjoy these kind of movies.
Okay.
Because this is, like, a film with bullshit. She loves, like, like, movies that I would, like, rather not watch. And not to say this is one of those, but I think I could slip this one in as something.
What do you mean by movies? Films or movies?
She's mostly into, like, the documentaries and the bullshit about, like, she likes movies that are about bad things.
This has this, like, true crime angle where this is, like, the...
and why I think I could slide this one in and be something that I would watch, and she would also like.
So, like, everyone watches at some point. I'm not weird. Your girlfriend's not weird, right? Everyone, eventually, like, you watch those documentaries where it's like, this couple kidnapped this girl and trapped her there for weeks. Yeah. And then you're like, what was that like? How was that? What happened? And it's like, well, sick shit, motherfucker, stop asking about it. And it's like, no, like, I'm perversely curious as far as what did that, and this movie is the movie about that.
Remember Unsolved Mysteries with that creepy-ass dude? There was one that I'll never forget. Like, a girl was kidnapped, and she was put in this, like, what I can only describe as like a sewer room. It was like in the middle of the woods. It was this heavy ass like manhole thing that was like
Jesus
screwed
Christ.
on, and he had her down there, and she wasn't strong enough to like get out of it. And she's in there, and there's like slight holes, so like she can yell, but it's the woods, so no one hears her. And during a heavy rain, water started filling it up, and I'm like, you're watching this, and I'm like, oh my god, and I'm like 6, and I'm like, why don't they help her? Why are they filming this?
Why would they just sit there and film it?
Oh, God, that was a creepy-ass show. But, yeah, for the same reason, this looks interesting.
Well, and, like, those dramatizations and, like, reenactments were always this, like, pale attempt to be like, okay, here's the thing. And it's always on, like, a budget, and they don't weird angles and dumb shit or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is, like, a, like, movie. And, again, like, I think you're going to get a really deep, weird, slow-motion-y look at some of, like, the, like, it's going to, like you're going to leave the theater like, damn, it's going to be like this thing. It's going to be like this feeling that that it gives you.
And I get the vibe, and like tell me if you get this vibe, where I feel like it ends really poorly. I just, for some reason, I feel like nobody involved is happy. Like, it ends like, like someone's, like, they murder her, the couple gets into a fight, one of them dies, and the guy, like, ends up in jail or something.
I do.
And you're like, oh, shit, no one's happy.
Something about this, and again, like, the feeling, the vibe, the actual, like, what movies are supposed to do. We're like, it isn't because you told me something with words, it's because you used filming to make me feel some kind of way. Yeah, I think that all these people are doomed. It's not going to end well. It's not going to end with her like, yay, everything's fine. It's going to end like bad.
Something about like, it's like Australia and like Africa films. Like
South Africa.
There's a look to them. Yeah.
Okay.
Where like this looks like easily if you put music to it could be like a Diane music video. It has like that look to it from just like that area, like what their furniture, what their things, and like I don't know if they have different cameras than we have or like use a different filter commonly, but there's like a vibe, a look to it that has that feel.
I use the term future redneck sometimes, where it's this this weird thing where it has like a weird, it's like an alternate reality where like because they like the way they dress and how like the buildings look and certain stuff sends me like a white trash redneck vibe, but it's not set in like that, it's like a whole other world, this whole different time that happened or whatever the fuck. Like the cars are old, weird stuff.
But I think that's just like other countries take care of cars, and they last longer than ours do.
But like it looks different.
We're a disposable culture.
Yes, and it looks different and feels different in a way that's very hard to pin down, but has that alien, weird, different feel to it, even though it's very familiar and very much like everything is for us or something like that. Anyway.
But no, this looks great, guys. So we got 2 thumbs up on this film. Check it out. Let us know what you think. Until next time, don't die in a fire, and we'll see you then.
Hounds of Love. Yeah. That I don't feel at home in the world anymore. Felt like that too. I don't know where that was filmed. Where'd you get New Zealand? Was that written in here?
When did I say New Zealand?
You said something.
I said Australia or Africa.
Whatever.
I said Australia.
Is that written here?
No, I just saw it and it looked like Australia to me.
Okay. Weird.